Hey everybody, David Jeffries, and I thought I would do a real quick down and dirty look at MyFitnessPal. I've recorded one of these before, but it was long. So we're just going to go really quick through MyFitnessPal. Obviously, you get to it online at myfitnesspal.com. Uh, Create an account, you'll log in. It'll try to take you through some goals. You're fine to do that. Plug in your weight, plug in that you work out 6 days a week, whatever. But let's get going. Once you get in, their goals aren't very good, so we're going to adjust them. You go to goals and then change goals. You want custom. Their guided goals will be low protein, high carb, not ideal for the right type of fat loss that you want to do. So go continue. You're going to punch in your calorie goal. You can find it multiple places. One of the best places to look is teamripped.com. And if you search calorie calculator, it's also in Coach Wayne's nutrition tab. That's a great way that you can punch in your weight and a deficit you want to run. Usually 600 is the smallest deficit you want to run, up to 1,000. And go through. You're going to punch in your calories and then adjust what you want. I'm pretty balanced right now because I'm decently lean, but I'm still at a deficit. But I know I needed more carbohydrate. What I suggest most people to do: 30% carbs, 50% protein, 20% fat. If you've done P90X, you know that is fat shredder. I wouldn't worry about anything else here. My fiber, that is messed up from when I did it last. I shoot for over 30 grams, but I'll change my goals. Now, excuse me, to use MyFitnessPal, it's really easy. You click food, and you'll have today's date. You'll have breakfast, lunch, dinner. I've adjusted these in settings. You can make them any title you want, but you just really go to add food, and then you search. You won't have anything in most used if this is brand new to you, but you really just search. If you're in Michigan and you go to Meyer, you can type Meyer chicken breast and search it, and it will bring up different choices. Now, if you buy the frozen stuff, here you go. You said, yeah, I ate 4 ounces of that for breakfast, and it will plug it in. It keeps track of the protein, it keeps track of the fat, and it all goes against your daily budgets. Your goal is to use up this protein, carbohydrate, and fat without going over, and you definitely don't want to go over your calorie goal. Now, to actually know that you're eating 4 ounces, use a scale. Go buy one. I've used a regular mechanical scale that worked really well, and then I bought a little digital scale, kitchen scale. Works really well. Use measuring cups. If I'm going to say for breakfast, I had some Cheerios, and say I had Honey Nut Cheerios. If you really ate 3/4 of a cup, get out that 3/4 of a cup measuring cup and measure it out. You can add it to your day, and that's what you had. My suggestion is to run through your meals, plug in your protein. If you're, again, starting out, it's often hard to think about getting that much protein, so you just go through. And I know for lunch I'm going to eat maybe something I ate yesterday. I'm going to eat some ham. I'm going to have 8 slices of it. I'm going to plug in that protein and see what it does. I know for dinner that I'm probably going to have chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. I'm going to have 10 ounces now. This is raw weight because this is just what you get from their meat counter. And I'm going to add that. I'm going to go to snacks. Probably have my Shakeology. That should be up at the top. I had a 2 scooper yesterday. It was awesome. But I'm going to do 1 just to throw it in there. Supplements, whatever you're using. If I'll end up having 2 scoops of whey in my day. This is just how I do it. You don't have to. You can put it wherever you want, but you can see I'm whittling away my protein. I've also knocked out a few carbs because sometimes a protein source will have some carbs with it, and I'm just working my way down. A lot of times for my second dinner, what I call dinner 2, I like to have cottage cheese. Say I'm going to have a cup of 2% cottage cheese. I plug it in. Now I measure that, and I know I'm getting that, but you can see it took a little carbs, a little fat. So as I get really close on protein, I can start actually making my meals. For dinner, I'm not just going to eat a chicken breast. I'm probably going to have some vegetables. Well, I throw those veggies on. Um, she had something really quick here, but I'm not seeing anything. There we go. Broccoli, 2 cups. And there you go. It adds a little carbohydrate on, and you just watch all of your different budgets. Now, if you do go into settings, I'll show you this really quickly, and then I'll shut up. You can change what nutrients are tracked. I really recommend sugar and fiber. And then here are the meal names that I talked about. I just named them this way. If you want, I used to do this. When I was teaching, I do breakfast, and then I knew I ate a snack, do lunch, I knew I had an afternoon snack, I had dinner, and then I had snack. So really it was 6 meals, and they're all snacks, or a meal, normal meals, then snacks in between. So yeah, and if you want to share your diary with like your coach, if you just want someone else in the group to look at it, you can become their friends, but it's really easy too to make your diary public. Nobody looks at your food log. I was first weirded out by that, but I realized nobody really cares what they eat unless they're doing this with me. And then that was really cool, and anyone can look up. So you can save changes. You can do a lot of stuff. You can do your profile here. People can send you messages. You can run reports. You can track your body fat, your weight, all of those kind of things. And it's an extremely useful tool. Now, if you get this on your phone, if you download an app, don't change your goals on your phone. If you change your calorie goal on your phone, it'll go through and it'll mess up all your macro goals. So avoid changing it on your phone. Wait till you get to your computer. But if you want to input food on your phone, it's a really good thing. You just pull up your phone and away you go. So I hope this was helpful, and hope you know that you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. All the time you spend figuring out nutrition will pay off like nothing else. Nutrition really is the game changer. Um, you've probably heard it, but it truly is 80% of the results. Until you get nutrition dialed in, you're not going to get these extreme results that you want. And it's not your life. You're going to do this for a short period. Maybe just the 3 months of your program. Maybe you'll do it for 6 months. But once you get to your ideal weight, ideal body fat, it is so easy to maintain that without being such low calorie. You don't need as high a percentage of protein. And when you start getting into maintenance mode, or maybe even going into a surplus, you can fit foods into your day that maybe you thought you couldn't. This might be a really good thing to think. I don't think there's really bad food out there. Well, there's stuff with chemicals and junk, and that's bad. You don't want to eat it all the time, but I'm not saying that having a hamburger is the most evil thing in the world, but truly, say I went to Wendy's. I used to love these. Holy cow. I don't even want to tell you what I would eat at Wendy's. Say I got a double stack at Wendy's. I'm going to have one of them. This is why this isn't ideal. You look at that. I've shot, that's good protein. That's not that bad a carb. 21 grams of fat. I shot my whole rest of my fat budget with just one burger. Now, truth be told, that's not what I ate when I went to Wendy's. I would have 2 double stacks, a fry, and then a large soda. I mean, ridiculous. That's got to be, 1,500 calories easily. So that's why, these foods, if you try to fit in some of these non-typical foods, you'll realize they usually just sink, especially when eating out, they sink your fat budget really quickly. And then also they'll deplete your carb budget fast too. So, went longer than I wanted to. So if you stop listening to me, you won't hear me apologize. I'm sorry, but I really hope this helps you. And I'll talk to you later.